I don't know.
Something for the smell. I can't take it.
The smell of surgery. Yeah,
Smell
there is a
nasty,
smell.
yes.
You know, blood smells a smell. That's true. There is a
I
smell.
don't want to do it Monday though. I do it Wednesday.
Okay, we can whatever day you guys decide. I'm open. I'm
Wednesday.
totally
He
open.
got to deal with Wednesday. It's
Okay,
fine.
Wednesday is good. Okay, so only because it's recommended. I mean, I don't really see either where you really need to go for this studies, but since it was recommended, we'll do what the guy recommends. He's the high risk doctor, so
I'm calling something else, but I ain't gonna bother that.
I don't know him, but
And then you had to ask him, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know.
What
I don't
is
know
he
him.
saying?
Mhm.
Okay.
So what we'll do then, and I'm not, it's always complicated to get you in the, he told me on the phone, because I asked him if you were already scheduled, because he wanted you to go for a couple of different tests. He wanted you to go for alternating between having something called a biophysical profile, which is an ultrasound where they look to see how much fluid there is, see if the baby's moving and all that stuff. He wanted you to do that, and he also wanted to put you on the monitor, to check the baby's heart rate. But he wanted you to go like every other day. So you will be going for 2 tests in a week, not just 1. But we don't have to do both.
Okay.
I'm going to see whichever one is easier to get you scheduled for.
Okay.
And I don't want to make you have to go down here and wait all day. Because sometimes what we have to do is just send you down to the labor reception center, and they can put you on the monitor and monitor the baby's heart rate.
Okay.
I'm gonna let Evelyn call over there and see which one we get you on first.
Okay.
Okay, whichever the easiest to get you scheduled for. Okay, and then Wednesday we can do this if you want as early as 9 o'clock, but you would have to be there 2 hours before we do it. So if we say 9, they're gonna want you there at 7. So how early do you want to do this on Wednesday?
Maybe not going to school, so it don't matter.
Why so early?
I mean, I'm asking you what time. That's the
Why you
earliest.
gotta be there that early?
Because you have to get your blood drawn and send it to the lab. So they have to process labs first.
Yeah,
And
like
that
you gotta
takes
do
a little
something.
time.
I ain't gotta do no
I
work.
know, yeah.
They gotta
And
take blood.
get the IV going, and that's all. And, it's a process. Get you dressed. He's got to get dressed. Those kinds of things. It takes a while. You check in at 7. Before you know it, it's 9 o'clock. By the time they draw your blood, get an IV started, get you your clothes changed, that kind of thing. That's all. But you tell me, if that's too early, we can put maybe 8, 9. What time? What time is better for you?
What time? I mean,
It doesn't matter, man.
that's gonna be kind of early though, because we would have to drop her off.
Okay.
Drop who off? Why she can't go?
How's she gonna? Who gonna watch her?
And
Yeah, she can't sit by herself, so.
What you think she is? 13? Okay, what makes sense?
I'll stay in the hallway till baby come out.
Okay. My sister.
I don't want to see that anyway.
Okay. My accent.
Well, just tell me a time.
And then I
That's
come in
all,
when
so
the
I can
baby,
let
and
them-
we come in when the baby come out. Can you do that?
With your daughter, she can't come into the
She
operating
can't.
room.
That's more after the baby come out.
In recovery, she can't go in there either. She only can go when I'm in the room, right?
You know what? I don't think she can go in the recovery room. She can go when you're actually in your room. She can come in to visit.
Okay, never mind. We drop her off.
Okay. So you said 9 will be 7.
Yeah, whatever time. You just tell me what time you can be to the hospital, and then we'll work around that. So if 9 o'clock is the earliest you can get there, if you think that's okay, then we'll set it up for 11. But whatever time you're there,
Okay, I get
if
what
we
you're
got
saying.
2 hours to prep you before we actually do the C-section.
Okay.
So we can work around your arrival time. But keep in mind this too. You can't eat or drink after midnight the night before. So
I gotta start.
you're gonna be starving a little bit. So you don't want to be like way in the afternoon because you'll be hungry all day. And if you eat or drink, then that puts you at jeopardy for having the surgery. So you don't want to do that. or else it'll delay it. So if you make a mistake and drink a glass of orange juice or something in the morning, then they're gonna have to wait 6 hours.
So I have to not drink nothing?
Nothing after
Oh
midnight.
my God, how am I supposed to?
No, nothing.
Oh my God.
You can do it. That's how surgery is done all the time.
See, I never had surgery before.
Okay, that's how it's always done. You'll be fine. Eat or drink up until midnight, and then after midnight, nothing to eat or drink. So then, usually that's why surgeries are scheduled early in the morning for that reason too. Because the earliest you can do surgery after you eat or drink. is
Drop her off the
6
day
hours.
before, man. Just be there at 7.
Okay, I guess we can do that.
You could do. So you want to be there at 9 or do surgery at 9?
Be there at 9 where I'm. Do the surgery at 9 where I'm there at 7.
Okay.
Right.
All right. We can do that.
Okay, then what about
It's light. It's in the. With the summer coming, it's 7 o'clock. It's light outside already, so it's not like it seems that early.
She be up anyway.
Okay, what about like the healing? Because
Yeah.
I only took 6 weeks off after.
You know what? Most people feel well in 2 weeks. I kid you not.
Okay.
The first couple weeks you'll be sore. Well, the first day is the hardest, but in 2 weeks you're gonna feel pretty good. But you still need to heal for another 4 weeks. So usually about 6 weeks is when people are feeling much better and they can go back to work. So if you only took 6 weeks, that should be enough. You might have restrictions though.
And you see, they don't give me that, so I'm not trying to.
Well, most places will, depending on the type of delivery you have, they'll allow, different time. Usually it's 6 weeks for a vaginal delivery, 8 weeks for a C-section. So
Yeah, I think they told me 8.
yeah, so that would be fine. 8 weeks, it should be.
But I only signed up for 6, so I don't know how that works. I don't know if I need to do something or do they want something from me.
I can always write that out and say she had a C-section, she needs 8 weeks. And then they'll have to,
Yeah.
give it to you.
Okay, I think that was all the questions. Oh, we didn't even do her.
No, we have it. That's okay. You got some other questions?
No, I'm just like.
I know, you know what? Any woman who's pregnant is nervous, whether it's a vaginal delivery or a C-section, because this baby's got to come out some kind of way.
I seen
So-
it coming though. I don't know how she knew that much or that
So,
fast.
but they'll give you some. You'll get some sedation. You'll be fine. Trust me, you'll be fine. You won't feel anything. They'll make you where everything is nice and rosy while you're laying there.
Okay, so after you deliver her,
Mhm.
then you don't come back and check on me no more?
Of course I check on you.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're my patient. So I'll see you all the while you're in the hospital,
Okay.
and then I'll have you follow up with you'll follow up with me
Mhm.
here, and you're not done with me. You'll be seeing me all the time.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah,
Like, I
most
don't know if I
definitely.
see her.
No, if I want to abandon you in the hospital, no, I'll be.
You probably would. Like, this girl got on my damn nerves.
Oh, no.
I tell my friend that all the time. She like, shut the hell up. I'm like, I'm for real.
Yeah, like, what did you really? Well, I could tell you some stories. You haven't done anything. You haven't called me or in the middle of the night. You haven't done any of that.
People call you in the middle of the
Sometimes.
God.
So no, you haven't bothered me at all. You've had a great pregnancy. Don't you think?
This is so nasty.
Oh my God.
Scoot up on the table just a little bit.
I'm watching one right now.
Oh, you watching it?
Watching another one.
See, he's gonna be. Sometimes the dads they like to kind of peek over the drapes to see what's going on. I have a feeling he's gonna be peeking. But now they made some drapes now where they actually have a cutout little window so you can actually watch if you want to. But that's up to you.
That's when the baby come out. That's it.
I know. We'll lift the baby up and say, here she is.
And I don't want to kiss her until she clean.
Okay, they'll clean her up first and then they'll wrap her up
And
in
then
a blanket.
am I able to provide my own clothes when she's born? Am I able to provide her?
Well, immediately, of course, they're just naked, and then.
No, I'm saying like when they get her dressed after they clean her and
Oh yeah, once they bathe her, you know what? When you have a C-section, believe it or not, the baby is with you. She'll come to the recovery room with you and be with you until you
my
go
friend,
home.
she had one and the baby was in there with her.
Mm-hmm. So you'll be able to dress, you'll be able to do all of that. Use your own clothes, sure.
Okay.
If that's what you want to do, sure. You can dress the baby. Sometimes people bring outfits for every day they're there. Now, a lot of women after a C-section really are feeling well enough to go home in 48 hours. So we don't necessarily keep you there a long, long time after a C-section either. You'll see. 48 hours you'll probably be fine and want to go home. But usually maybe 3 days after delivery, for sure you'll be home. You won't be staying a lot longer than normal, just to let you know. Because really, it seems like you're there a long time after a while. You better get out of there. All right. So any contractions?